Hi everyone, it's Gayle and it's Mixed Media Monday. And do I have some yumminess for you? Oh, let's say hi and hugs first. I could just jump right in. See how I am? Okay, let's say hi and hugs first to Teresa, Lorette, Pam, and Cheryl. Thank you so much for watching and your kind comments. Okay, guys. Well, last Friday, we did these sacks a la Louisa Heinzel, and I love them. So these are the Christmassy ones we did. Aren't they just positively rub them on your hair? Yummy. I love them. Every one of them. So there's those. And then let me show you a few of these. Look at them all. I feel so happy I have all this grungy yumminess to play with in upcoming journals. And I think, if there's a certain color that I want that's not in here, I could spray it on or something. And that would be just fine. So anyway, just happy. I splattered them all with black paint after we were done because I liked that look the best. And so yeah, so there's those ones, and I think some of these are going to go really well in my winter journals. It's the light blue and stuff. So that's those two. I wanted to show you these. To use up the paint that I got out for those, I just added a bunch of water and then threw it on plain old copy paper. And I threw coffee on there and everything and spritzed it with a little bit of yellow. This is Heidi Swap, so it's shiny. And how's that for 2 yum pages for a journal? So we're just gonna go ahead and fold those, and those will be ready to go into a journal. And then last but not least, I wanted to show you the mop up baby wipe. And so that I will just tear it up and do layering with it and stuff. So that was our very productive Friday, Forgotten Friends Friday. I didn't mention the red and green are brushos, and that was my forgotten friend. That and some of the sprays. So, but wanted to show you those. We may have time to do something with those. But then I wanted to show you, this is the drop paper that I used under all my goings on, and isn't that about yummy? I have a bunch of these drop papers. These are just old desk calendars. I have a bunch of them that are kind of ready to go on to their next life. And I haven't shown the making of a drop cloth journal in a while, so I thought I'd show you. I have all of this stuff that I want to incorporate into my own. So there's that. Oh gosh, I've got pages already prepared even for one. It needs a cover, so that's something I can do. Okay, so I have a couple of them on the go. I guess this one has more stuff in it. This is an old wallpaper that I just played with and painted on, and there's washi tape on here, and so I've just done a few pages that I've played with here. That's a fun one. I forgot about that one. That one's just got some doodles on it or something. Ooh, I need to make that into neurographic. That's what I'll do with that. And that's just got some playing on it. And I think that might be it. Oh, that one's got some stuff. I actually think I put that on the, look at how busy some of these are. So fun. Oh, that one I must have used some brush off of paint and used some stencil on. Oh, that one's all done. Did that one in 2020. So yeah, there's just a few pages here and there that are done, doodled on, whatever. So I am thinking, let's get some of these papers ready. I mean, this one is so cool. And honestly, all I do is I just go ahead and fold it in half. I'm going to fold it in half this way, and we're just going to tear it. That's nearly straight. Okay, so then these are going to become the signature, like this. See, I've just added some in here. So I didn't realize I'll have to get a couple of these ready and pop them into my Etsy for you guys. So yeah, so it becomes a rather large art journal. And the nice thing is the you don't have the blank papers. It's pretty, you know, it's pretty well already. It's already started to have paint or some stamping off or something that's going to make it interesting. So I'm just going to tear these ones up, and then I think I might do a page in my own. And or I have my Carrie journal over here, which paint and such always makes me think of him. This one's cool. It's got watercolor. Who knows what I was doing with the watercolor. It's got some cute little stamps on it that I was stamping off. But, yeah, this is a fun way to make your own art journal and, like I say, not have to start with a blank page. Hopefully, whatever's on the page might inspire an idea. This kind of looks like a landscape already, doesn't it? And like this one doesn't have as much on it, so fair game for whatever. This one's got some nice bright ones. So my friend that took my job at the college, she, after I retired, she saved these from the phone-a-thon, where the kids call alumni and ask for gifts. She saved these for me, and so I so appreciate this. But you can also get these desk calendars. Like in January, you can get them super cheap at the office supply store, because, you know, the year's already started. People have their calendars if they're going to get them. You can often get them for $1. And, you know, if this felt too big for you, you could also, you know, go another one and make it a smaller book too, I guess is what I'm saying. So I I keep these on the top of my bookshelf over there, and when I get too many, I just try and make some books out of it. Now this is a great page. That's got a lot of yumminess, as does the one below. So I might make these a cover. That's what I might do. I think I usually put about 10 pages in one. I think that's right. What do I have in this one? This one feels nice and chunky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we've got 11 in this one, but yeah. So this one too, this one's got some modeling paste on it, so it feels really great. This is going to be a great cover. I kind of like that one to be straight, so I might use my ruler to make sure I tear it straight. Okay. Yeah, that's positively yummy. Well, today's just kind of a crunchy paper kind of day. I'm loving the crunchy paper today. Let's see. These could be, if we need 2 more, these could be covers too. So the other stack that I showed you that I need to put in my own book is from my granddaughters playing in my craft room, and they wrote me notes on the drop papers, and I want to keep those. So I'm going to incorporate them into one of the journals, was my thought. This one's a little Christmassy, isn't it? A bit of pink and green. And I think this is just newsprint that I used at some point, so we'll throw that in there too. Ken threw other kinds of papers in there, is kind of nice too. Okay, one more here, and we'll see where we are as far as numbers, how many this will make. And I'll show you how I just stitch them up too. Okay, I am going to divide these into a couple. So these, I'm going to keep the ones out that I thought might be covers. Of course, this would be a cool cover too. I don't know. So I think we'll have enough for 2 here. What do we have? 2, 4, 6. Oh, we do not. But maybe if we add all these other pages, we could. I do want to separate these 2 because they are too similar. Okay. So we can add this paper as a page, and let's decide on covers for these 2. This one's definitely a cover. Do we want to do one of these as a cover too? In which case we'll go opposite there. So that should give us about 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Let's see. think we could take a couple out of here, which will mean 10, right? Ooh, that's a good one. That one's very painty. Okay, so we'll just keep this one in my bucket for extra pages. I am going to throw this one in just because. Maybe here. Okay, so let's just stack these. And, you know, these would have been garbage at the college had my friend not saved them for me. So, to me, these books are a place where you can just experiment and play. You could roll off your brayer if you're doing jelly prints. Just really, honestly, a place to play and not worry about it. I think that's what stops so many of us from sort of just reaching our potential creatively, is we just are like, oh gosh, but is that going to look good? And oh, I don't want to ruin this. I don't even want to do anything in this book because I don't want to ruin it, you know, that sort of thing. Whereas that's exactly what these are for. So I am just going to, let's see, grab my bookbinding stuff, and so I have my awl, and then my big, I think that one will work if I can get it threaded. I was just going to look here and see if I have a bigger one with a bigger eye. That's a bigger eye. Okay. And I just use baker's twine for this. So easy peasy. We'll just super quick to just pop these together. Oopsie, I missed the cover. Those held together. So I hope you're having a good day. I'm filming rather late for me because I had lunch with my friend Sandra down the street. It was good. We haven't seen each other for a while. She had company from Georgia, and I, you know, I'm just a busy girl with the volleyball and all. So I'm just going to pop this in my handy dandy little cradle from Crafty Cat USA on Etsy. And just going to pop a good hole there. One about an inch down. And one about an inch up. Okay. And then let's see, which one of these have the bigger? Actually, they look about the same, so I don't know. We're going to take 3 times the length in this baker's twine. Like that. And I'll put these 2 on my Etsy so you guys can play. If you don't want to make your own, you can just grab one from me and you can play. Okay, that's going to work it's going to work just fine, except the fingernails get in the way. Okay, you going to fit through there? Maybe not. I swear I had a bigger needle with a bigger eye. Sorry guys, excuse me while I dig through my messy pouch here. I've got strings everywhere, and there it is. There it is. I knew I did. Look at that big old eye. That's perfect. Okay. So you are going back in there. You are going to slide to the bottom. I know every day I'm complaining about my fingernails. It was so sweet of my sweet daughter to treat me, but what I do is not conducive to long fingernails, even though I know there's a lot of YouTubers that have super long fingernails. I'm like, I don't know. Don't know how you're doing it, because they drive me bananas. They'll grow out soon. I don't even know. These are called a dip. I don't even know if you can take them off some way, but I don't know what it is, if there is a way. Okay, so we're just going to do a super easy 3-hole pamphlet stitch, except that, hold on, except that I want the ties on the outside. So I'm going to go from the outside in, which normally on my journals I go the other way, you know. So okay, and then we're gonna hold that over and try and go down and not catch the thread. Okay, so I'm going to go on this side of this, like that. And we're going to tie it. I'm going to double knot it. And then tie a bow. And boom. There you have it. They're just really fun to play with. So we will get to play in here in just a second. I'm going to real quick put the other one together too. And then they'll be done. And the top of my bookcase, which of course is right by the heat vent that's in the ceiling. Oops. That's in the ceiling. And so they go flying every now and again. I have my apron on top of them, but sometimes it will catch and off they'll go. It's like, okay, need to clear those out, need to make some books. Also, so somebody can enjoy them. I haven't played mine in so long. I was just like, I was going to do some stuff to those sacks, and then I was like, oh, but I have all this wonderful drop paper to use. I think I'll use it instead today. So, Louise's second video, she even does more to decorate. She stamps and she embosses and stuff. And so, yeah, you can do all that and more on your paper sacks that you've, as she says, jazzed up. Yeah, that was, Louise is great, or I don't know if it's Louise or Louisa, but either way, she's really great at inspiring you just to play with your paints and stuff. She sure inspires me. Whoops, we're going from the outside in, aren't we? over to the side. And so I was talking to my friend Sandra. She's, for the first time, she's going to come to my friend Diane's retreat in January, so I'm excited about that. She said she has a quilt that she started like 20 years ago and has never finished it. So she's going to use the time for that. So that's awesome. Why won't you go through? I need to make the hole a little bigger. There we go. Got it. So, yeah, I'm excited not to wish away November, December, because they're such fun months too, but it'll be fun to have her there. So I feel like she's integrating into the community a little bit, which is awesome. She's good friends with our neighbor across the street that I've barely met. Her house faces away from mine, and I think that's kind of why. But, yeah. So it's nice that they've become buddies. All righty then, my people. We got those put together. That's awesome. Now we're going to work in mine a little bit. Yeah, I am going to do some work on those bags, but that'll be in future videos because I want to play in this book. Basically is why. Okay, so there's that one too. All ready for play. Okay. So this one, I'm gonna find a spot because see these are my things. Addie wrote these, and so I wanted to put them somewhere. Let's see. This is a note from Addie. Oh, this is from Marin. Addie signed this. So, okay, Addie. Here's Katie. And Addie. Okay. Mostly from Addie, interestingly. And then Mare Bear. Okay. So I was thinking, ooh, a page like that would be good. Some of these just painty pages that are maybe here in the middle. Maybe I could do Addie and Katie and Marin. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I want to tear this down. Addie's cool writing. She did all the place cards for my subscriber retreat. That was fun. So I'm going to put that there. I don't know. Addie might need 2 pages because she's got quite a lot of notes. Okay, I'm just going to lay them out to begin with. So then this one, so this says, Dear Nana, I love you. I'm having fun playing in the art room with you. Love, Addie Swanson. As if I wouldn't know who Addie was. She had to add her last name too. Those could be good collage pieces. We love you, Nana. Thank you so much for our new phones. Mike and I, when we have traded in phones, we'd give them to the grandkids, the old ones. Now, of course, they are old enough they want their own. Okay, and then this one, I maybe can make this into a page in another book. So I'm going to put this like this with these pages, kind of, you know, like that. Okay, cool. Okay, what do we have? Oh, dear Nana, thank you so much. Thank you for being such an amazing grandma. Oh, do love those babies. You know, and I kind of hope someday when I'm gone, they'll find these and know how special they were to me. Oh, stop it, Gayle. You start to cry here. Okay, this is just Addie's signature, so I think what I'm going to do is just pull that like that and put this in with the pages. Okay. That's a good collage piece right there. Okay. Okay, and then Katie, okay, Addie, on this side of this one. Oh, this was one time when I was at a retreat and I left instructions for Mike of projects he could do with Addie and Katie. So I said, so sorry to miss time in the art room with you. Hope you'll have fun with these color books as well as your art journals. Love you so much, Nana. And so then they left me little messages too. I've been wanting to do this forever, and this was in my to-do box. And that's one of the things I've decided this year is going to be for getting that to-do box taken care of, because it's bugging me that there's just so much there. Okay, and then this one is Katie's. Not a lot on this one. I'm just gonna, every once in a while I do toss something. Okay, that with Katie. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? That with that. Kind of go like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue those in. How are we doing time-wise? We're good. Oh, yay. Okay. I'm so happy to be doing this, guys. It's just making me so happy because I've been going to do it forever, and I've been worried that something was going to happen to these little notes and that I wasn't going to get them preserved in my book properly. Okay. Kind of just doing a little collage with them. I think I might add some washi or something to them too. Now they're big girls and they're too busy to come to Nana's art room. I mean, truth be told, they rarely come visit us because they're just, I mean, every single weekend they're traveling somewhere to play volleyball, or they've got a tournament or whatever. We're all packed up to go to the divisional tournament tomorrow. So I'll have, what, 3, possibly 4 days of no filming. But I'm ahead, so you won't know it. It'll be a nice little break for me, though. So it'll be fun. Looking forward to it. And it snowed this morning, but the weather's supposed to be good to get there and everything. This time of year, it's just so iffy, you know. I mean, and for months. It will be iffy for months. Okay, there's Addie's page. I'm going to do Katie over here. She just has a couple things, so that's easy peasy. I don't know, I may put Marin at the bottom of this page too if she's going to fit, because Marin just has one. Okay. Put that there. Well, let's cut them out before we decide. So I thought that could be kind of fun going sideways or something. And then there's this one. I'm going to do that as another little page on this one. Okay. It says Love Nana. Can't tell what that says. Maybe I can keep that part. I don't know. That's fun collage too. Might have to just put Katie sideways like that. A little Marin. What do we got? Okay. I could put it just right down here. Okay. I think that's a good plan, because I don't really need to leave any room for any others. If they should happen to do something like that, I'll start a different page for them. Marin and Katie are like, well, they're cousins, but they're like best of friends, so I don't think they would mind sharing a page. Oh, I'm so happy to have this done. It's such a good thing. I was kind of thinking about putting one of my cool sacks either in here or in my carry journal. Okay, I'll go clear over because it's kind of nice to see a little bit of the paint. Oops. Okay, yay. So we did that. Do I have some? I do have some fun tape up here. This could be pretty for these two. Just kind of finish it off. This is like fabric washi tape. Oh no, I think I got this maybe at Michael's or something. I think I'll put one kind of right across there. And then I'll do okay, and so there's two. We need one down here, don't we? Yep. So bonus, I got these put in and I got something out of my to-do box. Okay, I think I might use this one for Addie. Yeah, that's nice. Partially because I just haven't used this tape all that much, so probably a good thing to do that. I'm going to just do like a little piece that sort of looks like I tacked this in with it. Okay, and put one right here or here. I think I need an up and down one. Okay, and then over here, just do a few. I'm going to do a little one right here that looks like we tape down this corner. And one more right here. Well, no big work of art this, and means nothing to anybody but me, but I'm super happy to have those preserved. Yes. Okay, so we've got like what? We've got like a little over 10 minutes. Okay, I kind of flipped through this for you, but I just want to look through again and see. Oh, I kind of want to do that. Where is my... Oh, it's right over there. Let's play with that for a minute. Just had to grab my markers. Okay. Well, first, before we do that, we'll look at, just in case you were looking forward to seeing Carrie's journal. And I still am thinking about maybe putting one of those sacks in here. Yeah, this one, see, that's me, that's Carrie. Friendship. This was, these pieces were from a swap that we did. 5-item swap, I think it was called, something like that. And I made an art journal with what he sent me. Dragonfly for Carrie. This is his design of Paige. That's just fun. It's my splatter paper. Oh, yep. And there's Carrie Griffiths. Haven't done a page in here for a while, so I think we might need to be doing that one of these days. Ooh, that one's asking to be done, isn't it? Painty papers. Painty doodle papers. That's a painted piece of wallpaper. Paper. So I haven't done many pages in this, so, ooh, that's a nice blank slate right there. One of my ladies. Oh, yes, and that was one of my first attempts at neurographic art. I'll have to show you the books that I've done since then, because I kind of rotate fussy cutting, neurographic art, and what else was I going to say? Fussy cutting. Oh, and slow stitch for in front of the TV. So neurographic art, you might remember, is doing lines across the page. And so there's 3 elements. Let's just say that. There are 3 elements. First one is to go end to end on the paper. Doesn't matter which way you go. You can go flat, or you can go curvy. Let's do some big curves. Yeah, so lines that go from one edge of the paper to the other. That's number 1. Number 2 is that all the intersections, like this one, you curve toward the intersection. Like so. I don't know, this marker might be too big. Let's use the other one. Not this one. This one. So because that is not on the line, I'm just going to extend the line, make the line a little bigger. And then this corner, we're doing end to end like that, right? So first, lines that go from edge to edge. Second, every intersection you fix up like that. So your U goes toward the intersection, like so. Hopefully you can see that. It looks like you can. And then thirdly, you add some geometric shapes. Now the geometric shapes were already here with the circles, so I just added some lines, and now we're filling in the intersections. And so I'll show you here in a second. So basically, what it will do is, now once we do this one, see how this is going to be more rounded. Like so. Right? And then you just color it in. I find this super relaxing. I like to do it while we're watching the news. While we're watching the news and I'm not relaxed. Yeah. So that's it for that. And so this kind of a thing that's all collaged and stuff is perfect, because then the shapes that are left behind are super pretty. Love it. Okay, so now see, that one's going to be fairly rounded. So while we're talking about it, I'm going to grab my book and I'll show you some that I've done. Talk amongst yourselves. So I have a couple of books. Let me just show you. This is like a show and tell video, isn't it? So this this particular art journal, I did the what was it called? The 5 something something challenge. And so on the backs of those, I did, these are gelatos that I started to color that with. This is colored pencil. I was just experimenting. There's a video out there for it. But here's some of the neurographic art. Oh, this is oil pastel that I did there. Watercolor. Pit pen marker. And then I just did some that are, I missed a page. Just did some that are just the neurographic art itself. Depending on where your lines go, you can get all sorts of different patterns, which I think is just so fun. And, you know, fatter lines as opposed to skinnier lines. So this is a good example. So I did the lines from edge to edge, right? And some curvy ones and stuff. Then I did all the little intersections. Then I drew some circles. And once you draw the circles, then you do the intersections with that. This is one of my favorites. I love that. I think that's really fun. I think that's it in this book. Yeah, that's it in this book. And then this book is a beautiful journal that my friend Deb made. And I decided I liked the size of the pages to do neurographic art on. See, this one a little different. I did straight lines up like that, and then I went and you know, each one comes out so differently. That one, I did the lines in a grid, and then I did ovals as my shape, and it kind of looks like leaves. So yeah, just whatever grabs you. This is another good example because here's the geometric. So lines, intersections, geometric shapes. Just lots of different, and then this one I was kind of just drawing some stuff in. There's another one that I like that shape. Yeah, So there you go. I think that's it. So that's my pastime for passing the time as I'm watching the news. Let's do a few more. It's very zen. It's very calming. Except for if you're a perfectionist, it might drive you a little crazy because it's hard to get the lines just perfect. I do go back myself though and thicken the lines because I kind of like some thin lines, some thick lines. So I have done that. Now this one, we've got a round edge here and a round edge here. So I'm just going to do these two edges because these are already rounded. Let's see, let's go more in the middle so you can see what I'm doing. See, that one went over a little, so I'll just thicken that line a little bit. And that's just fine. We don't mind. So my granddaughter Katie has done this one time with me, and she really enjoyed it. Yeah. That one. Yeah. So that's what I've got today. Just a little mixed media play, a little bit of work in a journal. Drop paper journals, that's how you make them. Oh, I wanted to see if one of these sacks would fit. Let me set that over in Carrie's journal, didn't I? I wanted to see that. See, I think they might be too big, although I could fold an edge under, couldn't I? I'd kind of like to put one of these, probably one of the other ones in here somewhere. Where was that blank page? Right here. I'm looking for one that's kind of got a blank edge. Like this one, I could just kind of put it in there and fold it over. Could even fold it over onto that side. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, well, we don't have time for me to do it on camera, but I'm just going to glue that. I'm just going to glue that in there because it's the exact right size. And then I'm going to flip this over onto this page. Like this. And then I may stick something in that side. Make this like a little pocket or a little tuck that we can tuck right under there. Okay, well, you can see I've just been having fun playing. So I hope you enjoyed our little plays too. And I hope you have a grateful day. And thanks so much for watching, everyone. See you next time. Have a grateful day. Bye.